In the 2012 campaign, one city that President Obama is unlikely to visit is Detroit. He'll avoid the city for two reasons. The first is that Detroit votes overwhelmingly Democratic, as does Michigan, and the Obama campaign will not waste resources on a market that is in the bag. But the other reason the president will avoid Detroit is less obvious but more significant. Detroit is a real-life exhibit on what happens when the policies of liberal elites, such as Obama, are allowed to come into full bloom. Detroit is an American tragedy. Once a top 10 city, Detroit has been losing population since the 1960s. Grinding, hopeless unemployment, massive reliance on welfare and food stamps, an illegitimate birth rate in excess of 80%, corrupt government at every level, and a union stranglehold on business, schools, and city services make Detroit a hellscape of human misery. Detroit bought the whole liberal enchilada, the so-called living wage, well in excess of the federal minimum wage, union domination of business and government, high taxes, city-run services, and an activist welfare system. The results are on full view, and they are not pretty. Thus, President Obama, a proponent of every policy that served to destroy Detroit, will avoid being seen in the museum of horror that such policies created. Is it any wonder that the number one destination for Michiganders fleeing their failed state is none other than the good old red state of Texas? That's my word. What's yours? Go to youtellmetexas.com and you tell me.